clips like I told you.
It's the scratch in the car.
That's how you use the... That's big money.
There's a lot of bad,
Yeah, they don't want to hold still when So yeah, guys, as you've seen, we took out the hatch since, you know, we weren't, you know, we didn't get the invite for the cars and coffee. We decided to do our own little, you know, cruise slash picture taking drive. So we just got the hatch and we're gonna go get the coupe now. See you in a little bit. So yeah, guys, as you've seen, we picked up both cars. This was like the same day as the cars and coffee. We're out here. Kind of wanted to do like a walk around the EKs because, you know, the EGs, that's like my brother, Chepa, and Namar, but our section is the EKs. And we have, you know, some news about this guy. And then we'll talk about this guy. But some news about my EG sedan. I decided to let it go. It is going to, all the parts are going to a good, you know, to a good build. So that kind of like makes it a little better, but not really.
softens the blow.
Softens the blow, as he says. But that sucks. And then a couple of days after my crash, as you know, my brother has a super clean 2000 black EK hatch. He's like the third owner, but it was in the original family. He got in a major crash with that one, so that one's gone. But we don't know yet what's that's to be determined, because that's a clean 2000 black hatch, no rust. So, you know, Peggy was a little beat. You know,
She lives the life.
she lived her life, over 300,000 miles driven. I used her for 6 months to work. She earned her keep.
And still turns on and goes.
Yeah, so, you know, she's gonna be up there with the Honda Lords, you know, and all the Honda Spirits, you know. Let's take a second for her. There you go, Peggy. We love you. We'll remember you. But now going back to this car. So this is my 2000 coupe. I've had this car maybe 2 years now. It was destined to be junked, and I brought it back to life. But there is bad news in this coupe's future. But as for now, let's, you know, go over it. In the front area, we got a carbon fiber fenders, silver carbon fiber hood that's yellowed due to the weather. Come on, do me a solid, stop yellowing my hood. Carbon fiber grill, black housing, OEM front bumper. This car was destined for the junkyard. Everything on it is OEM, sourced by me and my brother. We have gram lights, 15x8, with wheel wood calipers in the front. Obviously, you saw we just got the banner done. Pretty cool. Channel name, like, subscribe, follow, please. Over here, one of our junkyard finds, Oem Sun Visor. You know, people don't appreciate these. They're a little cheap right now, but in a couple of years they're gonna be like, damn, I wish I scooped one of these. I think I paid like $3. OEM block off.
Shout out to the sponsor, Harry's You Pull It.
Harry's You Pull It. We got OEM front and rear mud flaps. Towards the back, EM1 wing or EX. The 50/50s. Full Yonaka exhaust, but we'll talk about that during the engine breakdown. And now for my favorite part. Alright, and this is my specialty. So don't mind the floor. We have the carpet out because we were gonna dye it, but as you'll find out in a couple of minutes, you know why we didn't. First, down there we got Rfab pedals. Love those things. Rfab pull hood release. Original Mugen steering wheel. Chasing J's hardware, front and back. Reggie built cover, carbon fiber cluster surround, EM1 cluster, Chasing J's surround, Chasing J's shift knob with the rod with K2 and shifter, EM1 shift boot, carbon fiber, obviously our big screen, we made a big video about that. Full EM1 interior, front and back. Custom made armrest, EM1 material. Custom made pillows, EM1 material. The headliner, the cover, and the visors are covered in microfiber suede. These were like $100 just to do these. Spoon mirror, thanks to my boy Namar. Thanks again. Carbon fiber glove box. Let's see, you could get. And that's it for the interior. As far as the engine bay, we have the Password JDM coolant plate to go with the grill. B20, JDM B20, GSR LSD transmission, 1320 headers, 1320 mid pipe, and full Yonaka exhaust to the back. DC intake, Golden Eagle fuel rail, stuff like that. Hasport motor mounts. And that's pretty much it. This whole thing's been fully maintenance. So as you saw, we did a big trip and we did it with no problem. Mishimoto radiator hoses with the Mishimoto fan, aluminum 3-core radiator. So it's a pretty good car, runs good. Which leads us to the, oh yeah, also custom made Rfabs Drop Bar. He doesn't do a lot of them that are powder coated black. That's from him, powder coated black, which I love. That's a pretty cool piece. But you know, I'm getting a little older now, and I like the coupe, but I kind of feel like to have a build like that which I call on God level, you have to have a good base. And the previous owners of these cars, they did a lot of like half-ass shit, a lot of like they neglected this car completely. Oh, sorry, I forgot the suspension. Type 1s, skunk 2 control arms, full MPC rear setup, control arms, brace, etc. I love that setup back there. So yeah, the guys neglected it a lot, and you got stuff like this. And it's not only that, a lot of the mounting points on this thing for the suspension are stripped out, rusted out. Not rusted as far as like deteriorating, but they're in very bad condition. So my core belief is that you have to have a good base in order to get to that God mode, you know? Right? What do you think, Tony?
I agree.
So my plan is, this is the big moment. I'm planning to buy the best EK that I can buy with the money that I have. Of course, there's restrictions. I'm not doing like these clowns that are buying Civics for $10,000, just to be famous on YouTube. I have my limits, and it's because of principle, not because of the money. We will not do that. So my budget is to get like a car within the 3K to 4K, but it has to be completely unmolested. And then swap everything from here, all the hard work from here, swap it into the new car.
I'm willing to travel.
We're willing to travel. If you know something, drop the link down there. But it has to be clean, no rust, original paint. I know that's hard to ask for, but I'm at the point that I'm not a young buck no more. I know what I want. I want to be on that level, and that's what I want. So just imagine all these cool parts in a super mint car. It would be amazing. So that right now is the plan for this car. There's nothing wrong with the car aside from the cosmetics. And then you're like, you can fix that, we can grind that, and then, but it is a can of worms. I don't want to start grinding, fabric, taking it to the fab shop, they weld it up, and then I'm still not happy with it. I don't want to do that to myself, and I'm old enough to know that that's not what I'm gonna do. So that's the news for this car. So let's go back to over here to the yellow EK. He did a lot of maintenance stuff for our trip. So let's see what he has to say and what is his plan.
So this is Meg in my car. The reason why I got this car was that the Prelude got flooded. I only had it about a month, so Geico cut me a check, thank you. And I got this car right here. So I got the best one that I can. It definitely has been painted Phoenix yellow, and I really enjoy this car. I always wanted a hatch when I was in high school, and my cousins had them, and I was like, one day I will have one. So now I have it. So what we done to this car was full maintenance. It has brakes all around, rotors, pads. We got the wheel bearings in the back have been replaced. The fronts, I ordered them AutoZone. You messed up, so I have to buy another one from maybe Full Throttle, a nearby performance shop, to get it replaced. Also, the suspension was actually adjusted, and because a quad over here needs to have some room, and I want to be comfortable to go through a road trip. Some exterior things that we did: we got the front carbon fiber lip. I got the front C-Bond hood that maybe is like 9 weeks old. I'm really enjoying it. I love the look. I like the contrast with the yellow. The cowl is carbon fiber as well. One thing that I know a lot of people are gonna give me shit about is that it has a roof that has been created, but I really enjoy it. I like the sunroof. I've always liked the sunroof. You always could open it up. You don't even have to have the side windows open, and you continue on a cruise. It has a loaner carbon fiber wing. That's for my cousin Jose. Thank you. I'll give it back once I get another one. Plans for the car is definitely just getting a new clutch. Is making some noise. I think his tensioner needs to be replaced, so my cousin said just get the whole clutch system. Also gonna get a whole exhaust, brand new. Johnny gave me the Type R header, so I'm gonna replace it with that as well. And plans in the future, which Hondas can consume your money all around, so I want to make sure that I'm slow and steady wins the race. Some Mugen wheels and some more interior parts, maybe getting the EK4 interior. I really like the look, and it changes the whole look, and I guess it really blends well with the yellow, so I think it'll do well. Definitely this is a future car. I don't plan on selling it, even though I always keep looking for the next car, and I'm excited about the car, and I really enjoy having it. So we got the spoon mirror inserts. I really like the blue hint of it. So I have the rear spoon mirror insert with the hint of blue. SI cluster, S2000 steering wheel. The interior has been adjusted. The carpet is not made for it. It looks like an EK9 one, but my cousin Jose helped me to put some, make it look more flush, more OEM. It has EP3 seats, but those are going to be replaced. RSX rear seats and leather. I'm really enjoying the car, and hope there's a lot of plans for the car.
Right now, these are the two EKs for the channel, so that's the plan. Sadly, saying goodbye to the coupe. It's gonna be pretty like taken apart, but I don't know if somebody wants it from the channel and you're local to the New York area, and is going to a good home. I'd be willing, you know, to work out a deal with you, but I'm taking, like, it's gonna be bare bones when it's gone. And we're also getting ready, you know. This is a big, you know, we're hoping to attend Tail of the Dragon this year. It's 14 hours trip for us. So if I can get that car swapped over by that time and he has all his maintenance done, we have to get tuned, because we're running, when we got the yellow car, it has a Honda on it, but they did like a burble tune. So, you know, for those burbles, it's gas that you know, you're adding a lot of gas, you know, and a lot of detonation. So that's why it wastes so much gas. And it was and I thought it was a good idea. Hey, that sounds cool. I'm gonna copy his tune on my Honda, which is my brother's Honda. And so we're both wasting gas. But we have to get a street tuned at least before we hit Tail of the Dragon, because we don't want to spend like $1,000 on gas getting there. Because for Maryland Honda Day, we stopped, I think, 2-3 times to fill up at 40 a pop. So you gotta imagine, that was only what, 6 hours for us.
And that was not beating on it. That was like driving.
Yeah, cruising. We were not driving aggressive at all. So imagine now double that, 14 hours plus. So it's gonna add up. So we really want to get that, you know, situated. But let me know, what do you think of the plans for the coupe? Let me know if you got some ideas, you know, you want to shoot his way. Put them down there. Like, subscribe, let us know, and
like and subscribe.
Peace.